Science, technology, engineering, arts, mathematics, STEAMDads.
Hey, this is Drew.
This is Brian.
And we're the STEAMDads.
Welcome back to the STEAMDad Lab.
And today, what we're going to show you is kinetic sand.
Hey, look at this stuff here.
Yeah, well, this is our kinetic sand. I made some yesterday to show Brian when we got here, but Brian and I are going to make some of our own today.
We're going to do some cool sculptures with this. I hear that's what you do with it, right?
Yeah, you could do lots of fun stuff. So we have these fun molds for playing with sand, almost like you're building a sand castle, but in your house or outside maybe. When Brian and I make our other sand, and we're going to put on gloves because the food coloring is going to stain your hands.
Let's see. Yeah, it gets a little purple.
So we're going to get to showing how to make the kinetic sand, and then we're going to show you what we can do with kinetic sand.
Oh, we don't get to play first?
No, we can play first. You want to play first?
I want to play first.
Okay.
Then we can show you how to make it.
All right, let's play first.
We got to get some molds out here, so give us a second. We'll be right back. Hey, we're back, and we have our 4 containers here filled with the different colored sand.
Yeah, I made 4 different colors.
Kinetic sand.
Kinetic sand.
Got to remember that.
Yes, kinetic. So
Kinetic's like motion, right?
It does. It makes it slower. So it's going to retain its shape longer before it kind of falls apart. And what we're going to do to play is we've got little molds here.
He's good. What is that?
I think it's the Taj Mahal.
Taj Mahal? Yeah, it kind of looks like that, or
Maybe.
like Moroccan type thing.
Yeah.
Taj Mahal's in India, but it's got that influence.
Yeah, I'm not an architect, so
Everybody
whatever.
knows this. I got Lego here.
Yeah, he's got
Everybody
Lego,
loves
guys.
Lego.
And everybody likes sandcastles, too.
What do you like better, Lego or sandcastles?
Well, we're going to now... we're going to pick a color. So
I'm picking orange.
I'm going to pick this teal here for our little play area so that we kind of keep our spot clean. I'm just going to scoop out some of the sand. May need a little bit of water.
I'll try this one. I think this one's okay.
Well, you know what? I'm going to add a little water to mine.
Now what?
Now what?
I'm putting it in here.
Well, then you kind of...
Let me get the extra off.
Yep. Oh, might have put a little too much water.
He's ruining his kinetic sand there.
Yeah.
I'm making this Lego dude.
See, it's still pretty sandy. If you've made it and it starts to dry out, just add a little bit of water to it, and it'll start to come back.
Hey, look at that. Kind of worked.
All right, you made yours.
See, it's staying together. Well, his feet didn't. His feet broke.
His feet broke.
Let's see what you can make. Let's see if yours stays together.
Mine's going to stay right inside the
It has
mold.
to, not coming out of the mold.
Ah, too much
Uh-oh,
water.
it's too wet.
Too wet.
See how this one held its shape?
I see how that one held
What
its
happened?
shape.
So if I touch it, it's supposed to break?
Mine is somewhat retaining its shape, but...
Nah, he made it
see
too wet.
I'm going to pop around to the side because I need to be able to knead my kinetic sand.
Dough? Making
Dough.
bread?
Yeah.
Green bread.
So that we can try this again. Let's try to get this into the mold.
I'm trying to make a giant Lego figure here and see if it stays together. I'm going to add some red to it, to a red head.
So here's mine. I added water to it. It's a bit wet.
Let's see what this one comes out.
Very wet.
This is dry. Can I add red to the orange?
But here.
Oh, it's
I
staying
got
together.
somewhat. It's staying together somewhat.
And it's drooping.
It is starting to droop.
Making a big mess here.
And I'm balancing more and more things.
These out of the way. See if we can flip this over and it'll stay as a big giant Lego figure.
See if you can.
I wish it would stand up. That'd be awesome. It's going to break.
Well,
That didn't work.
no, well, you didn't take it off yet. Let's see.
Oh, look at
Oh,
that.
look at
That's awesome.
He stayed. Look at him.
That actually looks really cool.
And here he is standing up.
You can't do that on the beach really easily, huh?
No, you can't.
Well, this you can do at home. He's breaking apart.
He is breaking apart. But if you're going to do it, you either need like a really big bucket, put some stuff down so that it's not going to be sand
Whoa.
everywhere. But
Oh, there goes
here's
his
our
arm.
secret. Ah, oh well.
That was really cool.
Let's see what happens to his head. Cut him up. Oh, poor guy. Ready to start making our kinetic sand. First we have 6 cups of sand. That's the playground sand, so right there. And then we are going to add in 1.5 cups of cornstarch. So we're going to pour in the cornstarch.
That's just a cup.
That's just a cup. So we're going to put another cup of cornstarch in there. While I'm measuring out the other cornstarch, Brian's going to start to mix the mixture right there. Because you're going to mix the sand and the cornstarch together.
I'm mixing, 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 I'm mixing.
So you probably see Brian here mixing. And he's mixing the sand and the cornstarch together. It gets a little dusty, so you got to be careful of that. You could probably use a spoon, maybe not your hands. We didn't bring a spoon down here. I figured we could do it with our hands because we're going to do the rest with our hands.
Got my gloves on.
He does have his gloves on, and our gloves are getting cornstarch sticks to everything. Be careful. It's starting to make a bit of a dust there. So the next thing we need is some water. We need 3/4 cup of water and 2 teaspoons of dish soap. And the dish soap...
Go into the basement.
There we go.
We're in the basement.
Oh, we're in the basement. Here's our dish soap. So what we're going to do is add the dish soap to the water.
One of my stagehands gladly got me a spoon.
That was nice of them. 2 teaspoons. Then you mix up that water until all of the water and the soap is kind of frothy. And then we're going to add the water to the sand and cornstarch mixture a little bit at a time.
Oh, are we going to color it too?
We'll do that after.
I'm still here.
We're going to color it after.
Okay.
Because we're going to mix it into a couple of little individual batches. These 4 containers that I brought over, these 4 containers are from that 1 6-cup batch.
Okay. All right, is that pouring yet?
Yeah, I'm going to start pouring a little.
Am I supposed to mix while you pour it?
You're supposed to mix while I pour it. I'm going to pour a little bit of the mixture here in the middle.
Feels nice and cold. Mush, ew. Feels weird.
It does feel weird, doesn't it? All right, so I'm going to give you a little bit there first to get started. You don't want to put too much water in too quickly. You want to do it nice and slowly. Try to move it around as much as you can, because if you get it too much water, it's going to end up like my sand earlier, which is a little too
droopy,
runny and droopy.
All right, I need some more liquid here.
You need a little bit more liquid?
It's getting dried out.
It is getting dried out. Try not to drop the spoon in there.
That's getting better. Still need more, but I'm mixing it
in.
in.
I'll give you a little bit more.
Doesn't seem to be hurting it.
No, not yet. There's like a tipping point. When I was making this yesterday, I added more sand, more cornstarch. So I really eyeballed the whole thing to make this.
Hey, since we always mention it on every show so far, it looks like a cookie batter.
It does look like a cookie batter. And one day we will make cookies.
Yes. How about we film the cookies and do a time lapse and you can see them rise?
There you go.
All right, more water.
More water. All right, so you know what? We're going to continue this, and when we're done, you'll see the finished product. Brian's been mixing up our Kinetic sand, and now you've got a pretty good consistency. Why don't you show that there?
Look at this.
Yeah, and you can see it starting to kind of ooze down a little bit.
That's what it's supposed to do.
But it is still retaining its shape a bit.
It is. See, I hold it into a ball, and then it starts to flatten out. So if I cut it, we could see some cool stuff once it's colored.
Now we're going to add food coloring to this.
Okay, 1 drop, 2 drops, 3 drops,
yep,
4 drops.
You can go ahead and mix that up.
It's turning green. It's kind of a weird color.
I'm going to make black.
Black? We have black food coloring?
We have black food coloring.
Oh.
We have white food coloring.
Oh, it'll look like volcanic ash.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So I'm going to do my mixing back here while Brian is doing his mixing. He's doing it very furiously.
I'm furious at this green.
Now,
all right. He lied. This makes a total mess.
Yeah.
There's stuff all over the table.
Our table is a mess. Our hands are a mess.
Well, no, look, I got gloves on.
I got gloves on too. You mixed up a whole bunch of colors, and
yes,
as you can see here, we've got a whole range of colors. And what we're going to do with them is we're going to play, and we'll bring you right back so that you can see what we make with the colors. Well, we could add more green to it, and then you can keep on mixing if you want.
No, I'm good. Let's build something.
All right, let's build something.
We get to play again. Woohoo!
We're back. We have been playing.
We made a mess.
Yeah, you can see right here, we're about to reveal another Lego guy that we made, a little Lego minifig, which is giant. We also did a few little ones that didn't really work out so good, but we tried.
But it's cool. You do that with regular sand and water. It wouldn't hold its shape like that.
No, it wouldn't. No.
So that's pretty cool. You can play and make some pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, it's going to hold it for a while.
I'm ready to take this off.
You ready? All right.
Kinda. Hope I don't ruin it.
Oh, go for it.
We're going to try here. See what the best way. Oh, that's the best way. A little bit at a time. Drew's too rough at this thing. He just yanks it off. The feet are stuck. I'll go this way first. The feet broke.
The feet broke.
They got stuck in here.
Oh well. He's missing some feet.
He's got his arms.
He does. We tried doing multicolor. So
we did.
Actually,
look, you almost got the mouth.
I was going to try to do eyes. So it's hard working in sand. But look how his hands. They
stay together really well.
Pretty well.
Can we see what happens if we cut them? If it stays together,
why
it droops?
Don't you cut them a little bit on the side there?
Right here?
There?
Where?
I think more like a...
Right in the middle? Oh, like this. This way?
No, let me see for a second.
Hey, you do it.
Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, just a little bit.
Oh.
Too skinny.
Too skinny?
Yeah, bigger cuts.
Bigger cuts?
You're cutting his arm off.
Yep.
But look at that. Look how it stands up. And there's like, it looks like you're cutting a cake.
Okay.
And it's cut him in half.
Sure.
Poor Lego guy.
Poor
Bye.
Lego guy.
Look at that. Actually, it looks
Oh, wow.
it looks like a layered cake in there.
Yep.
But it's very consistent.
See that? So we used all the different sand that we made in there. Let's take his head off.
Chop his head off.
Oh, poor guy. Can we
There's his
pick
head.
up his head? Maybe put it on top of his body?
Oh, actually, this is heavy.
Is it?
Solid.
Nice.
Holds together nice. I think it almost needs a little more water to make it a little more droopy.
Yeah.
When it's done, but it holds together
It does
really
hold
well.
together.
That's pretty fun. You just need like a play box to play in this thing because it does make a mess.
Yeah, you do need a big box to keep everything together. I guess they call it like a sensory box. I know when I took my son to playgroup, they had big giant boxes full of sand. We're going to put the recipe in the show notes so that you can make this yourself. And if you do, please leave us a comment with a link to your video of kinetic sand. This is Drew and
Brian.
And we're the STEAMDads. Thank you for visiting the STEAMDad Lab.
Yes, don't forget to tell your friends. Don't forget to subscribe. Check us out on Twitter.
On Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram as STEAMDads.
Yes. See you next time in the STEAMDad Lab.
Thanks for watching. What the was that?
Hey,
Right.
beep that. Yeah, that's my turd green.
How did you...
Ow! That hurt my ear.
Anyway, what noise?
Why do you do that?
I don't know. Because I don't have a clapper and my hands are covered in sand, so if I clapped them, they'd be all over the place.
Like that.
Yeah.
I'm doing anyway.
Anyway, we're going to put the...
The what? What are we putting in the what?
But oh, no!
Oops. I was gonna do something. Oops.
You should be the goofy one?
I don't know. I like to
I'm
make
the one who
jokes.
makes the mistakes. You make
I
the
like to make
jokes.
jokes.
Oh.